Okay, now before we get started, hello everybody. Miss T with the T and Nick's Techniques. Do you see up there at the top right, does it say share live or top left, a blue box?
Let me see. Mm, I don't see that.
Hmm.
I don't see share live.
I'm gonna have to get with Jegs because he's the one who always pops up on my live and shares it out.
Hmm, I don't see it.
So what do you see up there though?
Uh, it says Steam. It says stream this for your audience. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then on my
Oh,
end,
do you have to sign up for it? Looks like you have to sign up for
oh,
it.
well darn. We tried.
Yeah.
I didn't know you had to sign
Yeah.
up for it. Huh. I'm gonna have to look into that.
Yeah. Oh
But
yeah, no. That's okay.
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 Anyway, hello, everybody. I'm your girl, Miss T with the T, with my good friend Nick's Techniques. Um, in case you do not know, I used to do clothing hauls, thinking about stepping back into it. My friend who I talk to every other day, I want to say like what, twice a week we talk on the phone.
That is correct.
She you have to have those type of people in this community, like in your to talk to, because like YouTube ain't no joke, but that's a whole nother story. But anyway, we're gonna be talking about stepping into the clothing hall, the clothing world on our channels. She's gonna be doing some new stuff on hers in 2024. I'm gonna be doing new stuff on mine. We tried to share it out to her audience, but it didn't work. So you want to let them know like what you got going on your channel, like who you is?
Yes, so mainly I've been doing clothing hauls, lingerie. I do also uh I've done a vlog here and there, but I'm gonna be start doing like thrifting and something that I've never done before. So I wanted to try that. Well, one of the things is very hard sometimes, and I don't think people understand how hard this can be, is doing clothing haul and keep the interests of others. And so you want people to keep coming back. So you have to do different clothing hauls. Now, although I am a partnership with Shein, so they always keep me clothed. And I always thank them for that because, although, they don't pay me for these videos, it's okay because I really do. And how you doing, Kenneth? How you doing? So I do a lot of things. I do wigs. I'm trying to think of all the things that I do because I do so much. But each year or each video, I try to do differently than the next because I don't ever want anyone to get bored.
Right.
So
Yeah, that's how I am. I'm like super spontaneous. One minute I'm out there in the garden, next minute I'm doing a clothing haul or something else, or have somebody up on the panel. So yeah. So what I would like to do on my channel is thank you, CC. Yeah, your girl finally hit that 4K. I'm interested in
yeah.
doing
Yay!
whatever girl, you almost up there at 18K. So shout out to you. But
Yes.
I want to do get ready with me. Like I'm ready to start doing a lot of meet and greets. Like we have an Indiana meet and greet coming up, and a what else? Oh, the Atlanta meet and greet. I'm trying to make it to the Texas one, but that's the same weekend as my daughter's graduation, so I don't know. But yeah, some get ready with me. Um, how I prepare behind the scenes for a video kind of thing, because like people think it's like so easy back here, and
Yeah, and it's not.
okay.
It's not easy. It's one of those things that you you put up a video and it might not get the views that you want. And but you have to take it with a grain of salt. And sometimes I do. I call CC, I call Miss T with the T, and I'm like, well, that didn't go well, did it? But
Hold
I
on, 'cause
would never
just give it
quit.
CC. It's not C. It's not CC's Texas Garden. It's CECE. CC's Fashion.
Oh, okay. Yeah. CC Fashion is my passion.
There we go.
Yeah, sometimes I go to her and I'm like, or she'll come to me and she's like, I just don't get it. I don't get it either. It's not like, and then you think about the thumbnails. People say all the time, hey, if you put up a thumbnail that people can relate to, you'll get views, they'll click on it. And that's not always so. Because I see many thumbnails on other people's videos and I'm thinking, wow, but you always have to just think of many different things that would catch your audience, and that's what I try to do. Mainly, I do these videos for the women. I really do appreciate the men. They always come on and tell me, they enjoy my video, and I appreciate that. If I had every man that I had on my channel, I'm sorry, you guys, if I had every man every viewer, male viewer, that looked at every video, then it wouldn't be so bad for me. But not, sometimes they want to just look at the swimsuits or the lingerie. But then I do have men that look at, all my videos, and I appreciate that. So it's like trying to get every different kind of viewer. And that's what I like about Miss T with the T, is that she gets viewers from all over. I mean, it just doesn't matter. And that's the way you have to, do it. You can't just focus on, the men, or you just can't focus on the women. You want to focus on everyone. So everyone can relate to you. So that's what I try to, focus on my channel, is to catch every viewer. That's what I try to do.
That's what's up. I don't know, like no matter what I do, mine like we're behind the scenes talking about what were we talking about, the men women ratio. Like no matter what, like women like always have a slight overhead over men on my channel. So like I think right now I'm like 70% women and so yeah, 70% women and 30% men.
Yeah,
So
see, mine is like 76% men and 3.8% women.
mm,
So, you know, and that's really, for me, I would like for it to be even. You know what I mean?
mm,
And don't get me wrong. Let me back up. Let me back up. It's okay for me to have that percentage, but I would also, this is why I do it. I want women to be comfortable in their skin, because we're all shaped differently. Each and every one of us is shaped differently. And I think we all have our flaws. We all have something that we don't like. Now, for me, I know you guys hear it on, if you watch my channel, the flanks in the back, which they call it back fat, and my stomach, right?
mm.
But Miss T has something I don't have, which is the
Oh,
bust area.
oh,
And I don't have that. But I think we all, as women, wish we had something that the next person, or the next woman, does have. So, hi, how you doing? So you have to look at it from a different perspective. You have to look at it from a different perspective.
yeah. I think yeah, like you said, like you always talking about like, oh girl, you should do the swimsuits again and this that you got a nice figure. I don't think I have a nice figure, and she's always complimenting me on my figure. Like I have like the belly, I ain't got no butt. The- but
But you
yeah,
have something that others don't have. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, a lot of people say to me, I have the legs and the hips and the thighs, and we all do, and I'm very proud of what I have. I'm not ashamed at all. I mean, if you two would allow me to turn around in a thong, I would. I don't have a problem with that. But although you guys know, YouTube don't allow you to do certain things on here, which is fine. And I did have Patreon, but I took it down, of course. So I don't have Patreon anymore. But all I can say for myself is, all I can do is just keep thriving, right? You keep doing your best. You don't give up. That is the key. And when you keep going forward, it only gets better. You know what I mean? But if you give up and say, I'm not doing this anymore, and then you try to come back, that's the hardest.
Oh,
That is the hardest.
Cece said she needs your confidence. How long have you been?
Thank you.
How long you been in the YouTube streets?
I've been I've been on YouTube, I want to say about 3 years now. 3 years.
That is amazing. Yeah, I've been on
Yeah.
about 3 years too.
Yeah. And it hasn't been easy. It
Man, I
hasn't
know
been easy.
we be back here talking like the stuff that we really work hard on and want people to watch. They get no love. They get. Man,
That's why I ask, a lot of women on my channel, would you like to see thrifting? Because I know there's a lot of women that love thrifting videos. You know what I mean? But I'm not the one to keep, I talk and talk. And I told Miss T, I'm like, I'm nervous because I never do lives. And it's not so bad once you get up here. It's not so bad. But, and I think that once again, that would help give you your watch time. And I don't think a lot of people realize that, either, that if you get on here and do live streams, that'll help your algorithm, your watch time hours. You
okay,
taught me that, Miss T with the T.
yeah. You taught me that, Miss T with the T. Hey, Miss Patty, how you doing? How you doing?
Hi, Patty.
Now, see, I asked before speaking, so I tell the people a lot. Like once I get up into, hey, Wonder Woman, how you doing? Once I get up into the 5K tier, I need beforehand, before I do get up into the 5K, I need to start making some videos. Like I haven't made a video in about 2, almost 3 months. But like it's kind of important because like the next level of affiliate deals, like she's with Shein, and I would like to work with like possibly Fashion Nova, some more clothing companies like that. And they're gonna look on my page and not see a daggone thing.
But the key is don't sit back and wait for the companies to reach out to you. You
Right.
reach out to the companies. Now I know Shein, they would prefer for you to have 5,000 subscribers,
Mm-hmm.
and before they actually reach out to you. But don't wait for the companies to come to you. And that's what I did. I reached out to several different companies, and then so that's how you get clothing, you know
Right.
because if you're going to wait for them to come to you, there's so many of us. How will they know us? We're a needle stack. We'll
A
stack
needle
in
on
the
a haystack.
in the, how do they say it?
A needle on a haystack.
There you go. There you go.
See,
There
my
you go.
plan is to I want to like these next couple months push out a lot of clothing hauls, pretty much clothing hauls and other stuff. But yeah, once I have something on my resume, I call the YouTube platform my resume because that's what they look at. And then I have some good videos out there. I want to try to reach out to them like, hey, what's up, you girl? By then, possibly like, I had my 4,500. So, you know, holla at you,
I,
girl.
I agree, but you're at a point now where companies, reach out to them. Anyone out there, I suggest that. I don't care if you're gaming or, needing some to garden, and you want to garden a different kind of fruit or whatever the case may be. Reach out to them. And that's how you get started. I'm telling you, that's how you get started.
You know, a lot of
Hello, Deborah.
a lot of people do reach out to me and like, hey, Miss T, how do I get some affiliate deals? And it's not really that difficult. All you got, like, whatever you're interested in is like, oh, okay, I'm a gardener. I'm interested. I want to do a video about free seeds. So, like when I used to do the seed giveaway on my channel, I just Googled free seeds or, gardening gloves, things like that, stuff that I wanted to do videos on. And then, fill out a little quick application. You put your YouTube channel in, and they review it pretty much, and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, we want to work with you. And I said, what else? How
Yeah.
What else have I done? I also did, like, some people sent me links, or I sent some to other people also, and shared them out like that. How did you? Okay, when you first got a hold of Shein, did you get a hold of them, or they got a hold of you?
They got hold of me.
That's what's up.
With Shein, they got hold of me, but I did reach out to Fashion Nova, Boohoo, ASOS, those type of companies. But when I did that, and they start seeing reviews from other companies, then more companies start to reach out to me. So that's how it works. That's
Mhm.
how it works. You put your stuff out there, and then, on the algorithm, and people start seeing you like different kind of companies, and then they start reaching out to you, especially if they start looking at the views and they start looking at how many subscribers that you have. Um, it's like putting yourself out there, in other words, you know what I mean?
Right.
And then once the company, and I have turned down some companies because um now, you can ask companies, to pay you, and they will. But I'm telling you, they're not going to pay you. They're going to look at your analytics. They're going to ask you to send your analytics, and depending on that is how they pay you.
Wow,
So,
you've been asked to send you analytics? I've never had that.
yeah, yes.
How do you
Sometimes
do that?
they do.
Like a
They'll ask for
screenshot?
your analytics and say, "Hey, you want this amount, but these are the amount of people that you have on your channel. This is the amount of viewers," and they'll lowball you
Mm.
sometimes.
Now,
So
how
yeah, it does happen.
do you screenshot them? You send them a screenshot of your
Yes, you
okay.
do. They'll ask you to screenshot it. Yes.
See, this is definitely a
Yep.
whole new level. Oh,
Yep. Yep. They
but
will.
I
They
feel like
will.
I feel more confident going back into the clothing haul than I did the first time. I was scared to do the 360 and all that stuff. But I have an idea what I want to do, and I need to write it on paper before I forget. But I am like super excited this go around. I wish we
Yeah.
lived
And
close. Hmm.
and that is the most important thing, is to stand out. And what I mean by that is to clothing hauls, not doing the same thing each time. Or, have like, some people, they have like what? Or something in the background in between clothing hauls. I don't do that, but I try to put a little pizzazz to it. I try to, pose here and pose there. And I enjoy doing that. I like to clown around or whatever. You won't hear me per se talking too much. Far as like an intro is very short and straight to the point. But I try to do things differently on my channel to stand out. And that is the most important thing, is to stand out.
Oh, you definitely stand out. I remember CC like introduced us, I believe, and well, first of all, I was like, this girl does everything. Like she said, she does wigs, shoes, swimsuits, you name it, she done a review on it. And then the pose, baby, I was like, I want to be like her when I grow up. That snap. I
And hopefully I don't throw out a hip or something in the matter, in the process of it.
that little wig.
But
I said, okay, girl.
you have to really enjoy what you do. I mean, it's hard work, and that's another thing. I don't think people realize how it's hard work. It really is. You hear a lot of content creators say how hard it is. It is. It's
Mhm.
hard. It is very hard, and it's time consuming, especially if you work Monday through Friday.
Yeah. I do like 3 years I've been on here, and I'm realizing a lot of people, I'm trying to figure out how to word this. I'm trying to get my channel to grow. If you put out good energy and, you know, some people don't like to edit, that's fine. They want to do raw and uncut, that's fine. But, as long I don't have a problem watching raw videos. Raw videos are the videos that they don't edit, they don't clip out. As long as it's not like the title of the video is one thing and they're talking about something totally different on the video. I'm cool with that. But uh, like, I don't know. I like energy on videos versus this somebody like, hey, this is my video. And that's why like I try to make sure I do my videos when I'm like in a good mood to do it. because I don't want to be that person like this video is lame. This is what's up, Zero?
There's times where I say to myself, "Now you got to talk a little bit more. You got to give them a little bit more than what you're given." And so I realize that, and with the time, it's with time you get better. No one is perfect. No one says that you have a manual of how to get on YouTube and grow your channel. I mean, you hear little bits and pieces of, how to grow channel, this and that, until you actually there and you trying to grow your channel. It's a total different can of worms. So with that said, you have to have the mind frame and say, okay, this didn't do good this time. What can I do the next time to make it even better? Or to put myself out there so I can get on the algorithm, even if it is a swimsuit haul. And you're like, I don't want to do that. Still put on a swimsuit that makes you comfortable, that makes you want to pose, that makes you feel good inside. It's not what other people want, or what people, oh, this person said I should do this and that. It's not about what other people think. It's about how you feel when you get on in front of YouTube and what you want to do, because you can't have it both. You can't do what you want to do and then trying to put up there what somebody else asks you to do.
Mm.
You can't have both.
Thank you, Miss Patty, for welcoming everybody. Now, do you go back to like your older videos and watch and be like, oh man, I should have did this, that, and that? Like I used to, like back in the day. I don't really do it as much, but like I said, I have an idea of what I want to do, and I'm super excited about it. I know who I can go to when I need to talk to somebody about my upcoming videos. Rev, oh okay, Rev, I see you.
Yes. So my first video, and hopefully you guys don't go watch that first video, but my husband, I was like, I kept talking about YouTube, and it was about natural hair because I have natural hair.
Mhm.
So he was like, just do it. And I'm like, but I'm in a gown. He was like, who cares? Just do it. So we put up the camera. It was my phone at the time. It was my phone, and we had this lighting, and I did my first video. Didn't have a bra on and didn't realize that everything was loose as a goose.
What up,
And I
G?
got up there and I did it. And you just have to just do it. Don't even think about it, just do it, and then you take it from there. And that's how you start. That's how you start. Doesn't
Mm.
matter if you don't have, use your phone, whatever lighting that you may have, use a lamp if you got to, and just do it. Just do it.
Man, Rev's over there laughing like, but yeah, that is so true. Cause like I had the worst lighting because I was trying to like, I did this before I had ring lights, and I was trying to get the lamps and this, and I was like, I need some light, but I made it do it
Just
again.
yeah, but always remember, if you're gonna use a lamp, it has to be in front of you. The lamp has to be the lighting has to be in front, not in the back. So
Mm,
so you can see the front part of your face. So
o-
keep that in mind if you're gonna do that.
okay. And I was like you, I was like, I was nervous. I didn't want to do it. I think my very, very, very first videos, I had my daughter with me. I was like, I don't want to be up here by myself.
I
so,
agree.
so do you want to do anything else besides like the thrifting, or are you just gonna do like the affiliates also, like you always been doing? Go.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping I'm still gonna do that. I was gonna do some thrifting, and I was gonna, throw some vlogs here and there, because I know a lot of people like vlogs. Myself, I love watching clothing hauls and lives. That's my favorite. But I can't take my favorite and say, okay, this is what everybody else want to watch. So I will be throwing some vlogs here and there, some thrifting. Um, maybe my husband and I can, have a meal and do a what they call those eating videos.
Mukbangs or
Yeah, mukbang. Maybe we'll do a mukbang. I used to do it a long time ago. Um, but I just have to, you know, I just have to feel my way and see who likes what and see if I'm going to get the views. You know, I might do it a few times and see what my viewing would be like and go from there.
You know what? That's a good point too, because a lot of people are like, Miss T, do a makeup review, a makeup haul, or something like that. I've done that a couple times, and they got low views. Like I would have thought, because I have more women on my, my community and on my channel, it would have did better. But it was like low. Like they're like 2 years old, and they just now hitting like 100 low.
Yeah, I did the same thing and same thing. It didn't do very well.
Yeah, so
So, I mean, it's, you know, that's what it's about. It's about putting something out there and see if it catch.
hmm so like now that I've been doing the shorts where I've been doing the customer service and all that stuff, I had like a company reach out to me about a microphone. Somebody was offering me like a headset, so I'm in the works of trying to do that. I would look. Like I said, I think I'm gonna be doing clothing, some get ready with me. How do I prepare for a live stream kind of thing?
Yeah, yeah. And I got, you know, I'm just not used to the live streams. Uh, I'm nervous actually when it comes to live streams. She does very well. Miss T with the T does very well with these live streams. So she just gets on here and it's just what it is. Conversations just rolls.
Oh,
Um, you do a good job. Always tell her she does a good job. She does a good job.
do you
And all the supports that she gets on her channel is insane. Insane.
Rev said, do go ahead and do it. Do Miss Nix. Oh, do Miss Nix has a channel. Yeah, she does. I love live stream. She does not go live too often. We're trying to, get her to go live more. When you like not on screen, do you enjoy talking to people? You
I
know.
do. I do, matter of fact. I do. I love talking. You know, I enjoy conversation. I'm a jokester actually, and my husband will tell you that, and so is he. So I think it's just getting over that initial scare of getting on here because I don't do it very often. I don't do it very often.
uh, Rev, do you be going live? I love chatting with the chat. That's what's up. Like, what? I'm trying to say, like, I don't know. Would you like to go live more, or you
I
just?
would. I would, to tell you the truth, because and I think that my viewers would enjoy speaking with me. I just come on with your husband. What? Jigs? Let me go get my husband. Stephen!
I think that would be nice.
Stephen!
There's a lot of couples on here that go live together.
Yeah, yeah. He's probably not going to answer me. But however, I thought about that. Because you know, every time that I would do different videos, sometimes I would bring him in and they think he's hilarious. They do. They're like, oh, he is hilarious. So I've even thought about bringing him in some of my videos again. And you know, because a lot of people liked him when he was in one of my videos.
Yeah, a lot of people. Thanks, Rev. A lot of people was like, why you stop doing Ricky? Why you stop doing? It's like when I stop doing something, I get the why. I get a lot of the why. Um, I don't know. I kind of like ventured off and did my own thing. I didn't mind doing the Ricky Smileys, but the problem was I was trying to get Ricky Smiley's attention in a good light. Like, oh, this lady, she's like actually talking to me or whatnot. But then like people were coming on and they were clowning Ricky on my shorts, and I was like, no, because he gonna think I'm over here trying to be like Cat Williams, trying to diss him. I was like, no. Her channel is actually the name that she has on here. It's Nick's Techniques, just as it appears. Let me see.
Would love for the support. Thank you.
My wife don't like being on camera. There's a lot. Like I know
Neither
Sunday
does my husband, Jigs.
he don't like being on camera. Oh,
He'll be behind the camera. He'll talk all day long behind the camera, but he won't come in front of it. No.
oh. Well, there goes that.
I mean, we did How We Met. I don't know if you guys seen that or not. We did that video. He was, in front of the camera. So, I'm pretty sure if I asked, he was like he wouldn't mind doing it. I mean, it probably wouldn't be a problem, but to do it every day, I mean, to do it every weekend, nah. Mm-mm.
See, I wouldn't mind. Like, that's why I have James up there all the time, because like it's easier
I
to
know. I thought he was gonna be up here too.
he's more than welcome. But it's easier when it's like two people up here versus one, because like you have to keep who's in the
I agree,
closest.
because that's what I was thinking, because I see him all the time in your lives, and I was like, well, where is he at now?
He said no. But be like that. But I do appreciate him coming up here all the time, helping me out, because like during the week, if y'all don't know, during the week I go live Monday through Friday at 9:15 Eastern Standard. And shout out to me and Jigs, because we together, we be pulling in about 60, 70 people now on the regular. And I get behind. And he be like, or CC will come up here sometimes. She be like, money in the chat, Miss T. I be like, well, let me just go ahead and scroll on down.
See, that's what I'm talking about. 60 people? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're doing really good. And it's getting more and more people. And I'm proud of you. Very proud of you.
It definitely takes a team. You're absolutely right. And I be telling people, uh, don't get discouraged, because like I started off with like 2 or 3 people. I didn't get the memo. That's why. Whatever. Thank you, Netta. We got I don't know. I think like just to be honest, like now that it's starting to like pump up a little bit on the channel as far as the live streams, it's like a lot of pressure. It's like a lot of pressure. Like, you like you said earlier, you don't want people to get bored. So I'm like, what can I do now? What's next on the menu? But
To
I
shock people, right? To do something different, like they're like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. But you come up with so many different topics. Um, you know, I'm never bored. It's always something. And then when you have multiple people on your live stream, oh my goodness, that's where things pop off.
that's you're right, because like when you're live, there's no editing, there's no cutting out, because it is live. So sometimes I'm like, so okay, well,
You'll throw that head back and start laughing.
okay, that's all I can do is just laugh, because I'm like, well, we're here.
Ah,
Like now I have people like, Miss T, can you find somebody, like I want to know more about StreamYard. I want to know how to do this. How do I set up my channel? I'm like, yeah, I can help you. I can help you. I can find somebody doing clothing hauls. I think like it was Nick's Techniques, CC, because I was real big on watching clothing hauls, and I found CC first. She was the first one. Then I found Jill Style, and they was like, Miss T, you need to go out there and do some clothing hauls. I was like, what? So I did do it. Oh, that reminds me. So I started doing a while, and it did pretty good. It did pretty good. Then I just ventured off and started doing something. Cause like I get bored. I don't want to just do one thing. I don't want to just be a gardener. I don't want to just be a clothing haul. I don't
I
want to just
agree.
have one title. So I get bored, and then I just start doing something else. But I get like back to our analytics or whatnot. My analytics is women like 75%, and then like it's between the ages of 35 and 55. So when I was doing like the crop tops and the club wear and stuff like that, that's not my audience. So those videos didn't do as well. But when I did the TikTok made me buy it kind of video, casual wear, those got more love. I did a thrift video also, and that did good also. So that's why I'm kind of like more into going into the clothes. I know what kind of direction I want to go.
And now the swimsuits are, summertime is around the corner. I think that would be good for you as well.
Oh, so this is my first time hearing about that. I don't really keep up with the news, Rev. Let's see. Did you hear about that Jim Crow law? Passing the Jim Crow?
Mm-mm. No.
We had that debate on the live stream also, like who watches the news? The news is everything. How do you survive without watching the news? Use me as a pretty side piece, and some people come in. Whatever.
But I mean, you have a good community. I will say so myself.
Huh.
You have a great community,
Mm.
and it took, it may have taken some time to build it, but you have a great community.
Oh, thank you so
I
much.
cherish that.
I be trying to tell people don't give up. Like some people like, oh, my video only got 5 views. My video only got 6 views. You have to gain your community. Like you have to keep going, stay in the algorithm, be consistent. If people may watch a video, they're not gonna everybody doesn't like go to a video and just automatically subscribe the first video they see. That's why I said you gotta
Yep.
stay in there. Like it's just now my shorts are doing awesome, and like my subscriptions have been going through the roof. That's like really helped me out. I went live today and was like, I'm talking to myself. Then some of my peeps came on in. Hour passed before I knew it. So, oh yeah, most definitely, it helps. Like you let people know, like you going live. That kind of like breaks the tension of you talking to yourself. Most definitely.
Yep, I agree.
I'm upset. I missed that.
So with Stream Live, so do you have to have a membership or
Nope. They have a freebie where you can get 20 hours a month. Cause see, I go
okay,
live every day, so I eat that little 20 hours.
I got you.
Yeah. Yeah, you get 20 free hours, and after that, they ask you to pay. Or you can just go on YouTube Live, which is 100% free, but you won't be able to bring anybody up on the panel.
Ah, okay,
YouTube Live is like
okay,
the most basic. I
okay.
do different things. I recently interviewed the lady that said Charleston has assaulted her. Wow. Wow. How you get a hold of your people? I do a lot of emailing and DMing on Instagram. And that's another thing. I know I've been talking about it a while, but I be wanting to cut down on live streaming, but like you be telling me live streaming is my milk and butter. That's my I can't stop. At least until I start making some videos and like those videos start making some revenue, but I can't stop right now.
Yeah, because I'm also on TikTok and also Instagram, and I have a Facebook, Niche Technique Facebook as well.
That's what's up. My TikTok
So
is like
that's another way of getting yourself out there as well is,
4 days.
posting on every video that you post. Also, post it on TikTok and Instagram. That's one way of getting yourself known as well.
Mm, you can't give up. Exactly,
Can't
exactly.
give up.
I know
Yep.
I've been on live for like shoot, 3 years. Like that first year, I had like 10 or less in my live streams.
Yeah, and I think that's what, my problem is that I'm afraid of, you know, getting 10 people and like, then what? Then what?
Shoot. Okay, everybody's saying hi. But yeah, we just wanted to come up here and just try to motivate people. Like, don't give up, don't get discouraged. And then also talk about what we have going on our channels. Be on the lookout for some clothing hauls, different clothing hauls from Miss T with the T. I know I said it about 3, 4 times, but be on the lookout. I got stuff in my head and I'm super excited about it. Did you purchase the clothing for the hauls or did that's a good question. So when I first started off, because like every time I start something different, you have to start off something like Nick's be telling me all the time, just get something out your closet. Like, okay, this is a red dress haul or um button up top haul, something just to get the attention of
Get you
company.
started.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then before
Yep,
I knew it, they were sending me stuff like, "Hey, we would like to know if you would like to do a review on this. We'll send you the
exactly.
products out absolutely
Exactly.
free." And there you go, free clothing.
Yes. Yeah, so that's how you do it. You go to your closet, say, okay, for instance, you want to do winter clothing.
Mhm.
Pick you out about 3, 4 items. Get up there, tell them about the item, where you got it, even though you don't have the links to these items and you got it a long time ago, it's okay. Tell them you don't have the links, but you just wanted to show them. Just get up there, show them the clothing, explain it.
Mm.
In your title, make sure, if you're a plus size woman or a curvy woman or however, those women will relate to you. So you put that in the title. So that's how you get started, and then that's how brands would actually start sending you clothing.
Yeah, describing. I know Nix and Cece was telling me a lot. You have to describe what you're talking about. Like, I was
Exactly. I
my
mean,
my first.
anybody could put on a sweater and say this is a sweater and some jeans. But when you go into more detail, especially about your body shape, because there's someone out there that have the same body shape, or there's several women that have the same body shape, and they can relate to you, especially when you're like, hey, I don't like to buy these pants from this brand because in the waist it doesn't,
Mhm,
I get this gap in the back.
mhm.
You're not the only one that feel that way. So that person will relate to you, and that person would tell that person would say, hey, I met this, I saw this YouTuber and she said this, and we're the same, we built the same. So that's how people will start to um you know um come to your channel and subscribe. That's how you get your viewers.
I also wanted to add, like, describe to the everything, because that, like she said, people are like have similar body shapes to you. They tend to subscribe and connect to you. I noticed that when I was doing the clothing haul. So you gotta be like, it has elastic, it's a good stretch. If you have a backside like me, this is good for us. Um, let me see the what am I trying to say? This is a zipper or is it a button up? What
Yeah,
else?
the material. Yeah,
Material, everything.
yeah.
It
Because
can
with
be.
me, yeah, because with me as a plus size woman, I have to have stretch. You know what I mean? Even with jeans. And I know a lot of people like fashion over jeans, but it doesn't do anything for me. The jeans that I love the most is rainbow, would you believe it or not? I
Hmm.
love rainbow jeans. And some Shein jeans are stretchy. So when it says high stretch, the main thing that you have to look at is when you go on Shein, you have to look at the review in one. And then two, you have to look at the stretch. If it's medium stretch, high stretch, low stretch, those are the type of things that you look at when you're picking. I'm sorry, when you're picking items from Shein. And a lot of people don't look at that. And like a 1XL, I normally wear a 1XL, but if it's high stretch, then I can wear a 0XL. So when you look at it like that, that's how you choose from Shein.
Right. Let's see. I was contacted to do a carton glove review. I wasn't sure how to respond or get the ball rolling. Also, that's awesome that is next. What I do when I get companies to like, now we're kind of like smaller content creators compared to, like Nick's Techniques or whatnot, with her 18K. Not on this plan, but I go like the name, they give out the name of the company. I go on YouTube and I type that name in and I see the other people do reviews. Does this like really make sense? Or I'll go to Google and see if this really a legitimate company. Um, or if they send me a website, I'll like look on it and see if it's I do the research is what pretty much don't just like accept anything.
Exactly. Exactly.
Mm,
And do your research, as in go and see what's trending. Go
mm.
and see what's trending and then pick your items that way. Or you can go on Shein and look at what the model is wearing and say, hey, this is me versus the model. Those are the type of things that catch people's eyes. Those are the title. Your title is the main thing as well sometimes. People look at the title like, I wonder what she mean. So it's little bitty things that matter the most that people look at and you don't even realize it until you actually put it in the title.
Mm. Well, Miss Netta, if you got the same gloves as Jegs said they wanted him to pay for it first. Trish, if you are still in here, I know you did a live stream where she bought a whole bunch of stuff from Macy's. Girl, you could do a Macy's haul. Hashtag Macy's.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Okay. People
Mm-hmm.
love Macy's. I have a Macy's gift card I still have not used.
Yes.
Let's
Yes.
see what you look
That's
like.
why you see these Temu hauls that are hitting the roof. I mean, because they're inexpensive and people are just like still into Temu, you
Mhm.
know? So it's just the small things. I mean, go to Ross and pick some earrings and some, bracelets or something and go on and see how it does. What
Yeah,
is it going to hurt?
it don't have to be anything extravagant. And Trish said,
No.
"Thank you, Nix, for this information. She wants to do clothing hauls in the future. Would love to see it. I see you a shopper. I have a feeling it's going to be awesome. And it's a way, I like doing multiple things. People like, how do you got like a variety of people? I've done a lot, like the gardening community. I connected with them. I did gardening videos. I've done clothing hauls. That's how I found Cece and Jill and Nix. Um, I've done a lot. That's another way of reaching out to a different audience. And with clothing comes the hair and the makeup and all that kind of stuff. So possibly do a makeup video or something like that. Girl, sky's the limit. Skies is the limit.
Yeah. I mean, and that's how you get to know one another. That's how you get to vent, and then 9 times out of 10, whoever I'm speaking to, whatever content creator I'm speaking to would always uplift me every time. Like, hey, don't worry about it. Hey, I liked it. And I'm like, was there anything else that I could have done differently? I mean, you're getting views from one another, and that's the most important thing.
Mm. So Jags and Miss Netta said like the company wants them to pay for it first. I've had some of those as well. When I first started off, um, it was like let me see, make sure I say this right. So I was like, yeah, okay, I'll accept the offer. They was like, okay, well, you have to pay for it. We're going to send you a PayPal because they want you to make it. They want to make it seem like they're like I'm buying it. So they was before I even bought it off of Amazon or wherever it came from. They would send me a PayPal and the amount of the product and shipping. So some companies do work like that. I mean, it ain't the best, but they do it like that. Some companies they actually just ship you out the product because like when I have Amazon reviews, they want me to purchase it and give a review. So they were like, okay, well, we'll send you a PayPal and then you buy it to make it seem like I bought it when they actually bought it for me. Have you ever had that
Right.
before?
No.
No,
Mm-mm.
really?
Now say that again. The PayPal?
Yeah, like they're like, hey, I'm a company off of Amazon. I want to know if you want to do this review on this product. I look at the
Oh,
product.
yes.
And I'm like,
Yes.
okay, yeah. They're like, well, we'll send you
Yes.
a PayPal for the amount of the product plus shipping,
Yes.
and then
Yes.
you actually go buy it. And then some people
Yes.
be like,
Yes.
and then other companies will
Yes.
be like, here's the product.
Yes. I've even had a lot of people from Amazon reach out to me because of the fact they see me on Instagram. That's why it's very important that you have an account with TikTok and Instagram, because a lot of these companies see you off of Instagram, and that's how another way you can get companies to reaching out to you as well.
Mm. You know what I've done? Like I didn't do grocery hauls, but I did food reviews, like restaurants and stuff like that. Oh, the new such and such at Taco Bell or Steak and Shake or something like that. I did a lot of those, and some companies like reached out to me and asked me to do reviews.
See?
I would like to know like what would grocery stores offer. Also, I want to put this out in the air. Cause me and my daughter go out to eat a lot. That's not a mystery or anything, but you go to Denny's and places like that, the TikTokers and YouTubers have their own meals.
Yep.
Sweetie has her own meal at McDonald's, and You go to Denny's, they have a TikToker of the month, and we're making a come up. It ain't like celebrities anymore. It's TikTokers, YouTubers, grammars. So keep doing your thing. Let me see. Let me see.
Yeah.
I
It's
was.
all about trial and error.
Mm-hmm. And again, like what may work for me and my audience may not work for Nick's, and what works for Nick's may not work for me. So you can't just like, oh well, Miss T does this, so I'm gonna do this. You have to like we don't have the same audience. Nobody here has the same audience.
Yep.
Uh,
It's different.
Not limit myself on my channel to just homesteading, but I don't know what else to get into. You know what, Tampa's Creek? I've been seeing a lot in my algorithm. Ride with me as an Uber driver, the life of an Uber driver, or if you want to do that, or what other type of hobbies do you have? Like, do you want to do stuff with the homesteading stuff that you have at your house? Like create a meal kind of thing? What I made from the foods in my garden type of thing?
Yep. Or what kind of lunch you get from the garden and you fix for your family, something like that.
Yep. Everyday life of OCD does that a lot. She makes meals from the garden, and
Yeah.
yeah, and it's free because
I
that's
mean,
her house.
because not everybody does that. I mean, here, in Texas, not everybody live in the country.
Mm,
So for me, that would be interesting because I would like to see how can you possibly, this is an idea. Can you possibly make a whole meal from your garden?
mm.
That's an idea.
There's some people out here with huge gardens, and Jeg said they contacted me. It needs to be free, which is true.
Yeah.
It does need.
Especially if you have chickens. Yep.
I agree with you on the free part, Jigs, but the way I was looking at it was like, okay, it's free product, it's something different. Um, yeah, and eventually I get it for free. They end up PayPaling me the amount of the product. So in the long run, it is free. But if you're not with it, that's cool. That's cool. I'm not gonna rattle your
It's
feathers.
like whatever works for you.
And I do the review. Oh, also read your contracts before you agree and sign the paperwork. Lord, how much you sign your paperwork? I mean, read your paperwork.
That is correct.
Okay. Sometimes they be like, I need you to post 3 videos on TikTok, 3 videos on Instagram. I need you to do this. I need you to step outside with the product.
Yes.
I was like,
Yes.
hold on now. There's only
Yes.
so many things I'm willing to do for free, for the free.
Right. 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 And then even when they're paying you money, they want you to jump through all these hoops, but it's not enough money that would, you to pulling out all the equipment you have, your camera, you're doing all this extra stuff, and then they don't pay you enough, and you're like, you're giving me that amount for you want me to jump up through all these hoops. But if you're not paying me, I should be able to do what I want to.
Right.
I agree.
So Julia said her fridge broke a week ago. I'm sorry to hear about that. So Miss Netta said she doesn't know how to use PayPal. I think PayPal, people they don't send you a check. Like even when you do get paid to do stuff, they don't like I did Javi Coffee and I got paid commission. And so I had to set up a different app. Like they I mean, if you're gonna start doing affiliate deals, they don't pay you like, oh, here's a check, here's cash. They do, most of them do PayPal. And not PayPal, it's like
They
another
do.
party.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you might
Yeah.
want.
I agree.
Maybe we'll do that on the live stream, Jigs. We'll talk about how to set up PayPal and all that kind of stuff. Because PayPal is like the number one, like I said, all the deals I did, about 80% of like my affiliate deals. That's how they pay me. Uh,
Yep.
I don't have a place yet, but I'm very crafty into drawing and woodwork. And on woodwork, I do Uber. Yeah, there's people that's like right along with me, kind of live streams and like I mean, well, we're in Indiana, Tampa Creek, but I be seeing people like in California, they palm trees and they just be driving and talking, and the camera is not even on them. It's like on the scenery out there. So you don't even have to worry about doing a face or anything like that. They just be like, hey, y'all. So this is like one of my favorite stores to go to on the left. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm in California. I'm in- uh-oh, she done left me. Juliet says she likes the food. D-Mac, what's up for? There we go.
Okay, I'm sorry.
We didn't say we was done. We ain't done.
I'm
uh,
sorry.
I need a video about me wanting implant dentures. Maybe someone will see it and sponsor me. Hmm. Okay. I know that's right.
I need a video.
Oh, implant dentures. You know, I have seen some of those also. Like people get their teeth done and stuff like.
Yep, yep, yep. You
But
can do
again,
some of anything and everything you want.
right. As long as you're comfortable. As long as you're comfortable.
Right, right.
PayPal number 2, Cash App number 1. I never had a company want to pay me on Cash App. I haven't. Have you ever had somebody? I'm not just saying.
Yes.
You have? Okay.
No. It's PayPal, not Cash App. It was just on PayPal.
Mm.
And then sometimes you have to remind them to pay you because sometimes they
Uh-uh.
won't reach back out to you. You have to like, I've already done the videos. Where's my payment? So that happens too.
I've had like I will send them the video, but I won't post it on my channel or anything till I get my payment. Like, excuse
I
me, you
agree.
want me to share this with my community? I need payment. Otherwise, kick rocks. I did my part. I was worried
Yep.
about combining my budgeting journey with my present channel, but I don't plan on going back to budgeting. I'm starting to show. Oh, I'm starting slow with small money challenge. Um, the reason I did not want to do multiple channels, like I said, I did a little gardening and everything else because like it's hard to keep up already with one channel. I have YouTube memberships, I have TikTok, I have Instagram, and I'm not really, I don't want any more. My plate is full. But if you think you
I
can handle
agree.
it, yeah, go for it. What all
I
platforms are you
agree.
on, Miss Nix?
Well, so I had Patreon. And the reason why I had Patreon is because like the lingerie and the swimsuit hauls, you can't with YouTube, you can't turn all the way around with YouTube. You can't show any cheeks,
Mhm.
right? So I mean you could turn around and it can't be a thong or whatnot. So what I did was is I opened a Patreon to where I could turn around. So I don't have that channel anymore. And it was like I say, I work Monday through Friday. So I'll do my videos on the weekends and I upload my videos when I do them.
Mm.
So I have like I stated before, I have TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and that's it right about now. I don't have any
And
other
the 40-hour
channels.
job and the husband.
Yes. Yes. I work 40 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of work, a lot of work.
I don't
And
want
Patreon, I just didn't want to, um, and taking out the time to do it and finding the time to actually post on Patreon, it was becoming hard. So I just disregard that channel.
yeah. It's hard for me, like, now okay, for a minute, I was like well, right now, YouTube is doing awesome, so thank everybody for the YouTube. My TikTok is finally starting to make progress. I'm like, Lord have mercy. And now I'm like trying to get back here to YouTube memberships and try to do videos back there. But yeah, it's a lot of work. The more platforms you have, the more work it is. Even though like on you like I will since I have over 1,000 friends on TikTok, I have like almost 1,500. I can go live over there on TikTok, which can help me out a lot more. But I don't have the time because like there's only so many hours in the day. That's
Yep.
why I was like, I don't want to do any more platforms at this moment, not accepting applications.
Yeah, and you don't want people to pay for a platform that you're not posting regularly.
Right.
So, you don't want to do that. So I felt like I was not posting like I should on Patreon, so I just did away with it.
Hmm. And that's how I feel like back there on my YouTube memberships. Because at one point I was almost at 50 friends back there. I was like, wow. But like I think now I'm like 38, I want to say. And it's hard because like I'm so worried about like, okay, I need to start making out videos on regular YouTube. And I'm like, okay, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do over here in the members section. And it's a lot. It's a lot.
It is a lot. It is a lot.
So we've
And
been.
I another thing is that you can't think about it too much. You're just gonna say, "Hey, I'm gonna pull out these items." I'm sorry, you guys. I have sinus cold. I'm gonna pull out these items and I'm just gonna wear it. I'm
Mhm,
gonna talk about it, tell them where I got it from. I don't have the links and pose, and you're done. Just do it. You can
mhm.
do it. Whatever you want to do. Mukbangs, anything that you think of and you want to do YouTube and you think that you have good ideas and you think you would be good at it, then do it. By all means, just do it.
That's good. That's some good advice. That's some good advice. It, I feel like hey, we all did the first step of like stepping out here, being YouTubers, being content creators. So you can keep going, don't give up.
Yeah, and that's that a lot of people give up because of the fact that they don't see the progress. You know
Mm,
what I mean? They don't see the numbers or they don't see the views. And that's the same with me because I get the same way. Because if you look at it, I have, I think, 17,000 or something like that.
mhm,
And it's like some of my views, they don't go to 17,000, they go to 500. But though you have to look at it this way, is that most people might not want to see those type of videos. And when I put out the lingerie, some people wants to see those videos. It's all about, people saying, "Oh my God, I saw this YouTuber," and them connecting to that person to connect back with you. You have to look at it like that. And then sometimes I have to, keep that mind frame that not everybody is going to look at this video. Not every 17,000 people is going to look at this video, you
right.
know. So at least if I'm getting 500, you think to yourself, okay, well maybe next time, maybe I can do something differently for more people to look at it, because the more views and more thumbs ups that you get, the more you're out there on the algorithm. That's
Mhm,
that's that's just the bottom line. If YouTube is not putting you out there, then then you're not going to get as many views. It's just cut to the chase. That's what it is. And I hate that sometimes. But if you keep putting videos out back to back, as many videos as you can, then you will become known. And then YouTube will say, "Hey, she's posting a lot. Let me put her out there." And that's how it works. That's how it
right.
works.
That's what I was gonna say. Like being a newer content creator, you're not really when you first start off, YouTube does not really put you out there in the algorithm.
Right.
That's why it's so important when you first come out to be consistent, 2 to 3 videos a week, preferably, just so you can get in there, and then like that's how you gain your audience, and then like the more you gain your audience, the more they be hitting the thumbs up, and they see you on the regular, and like she said, Nick said, the more thumbs up you get, the more you get out there in the algorithm. So
Mhm.
it just it that first I say the first year was a learning experience, and it was a lot of work. It was a lot of work. Just
Yeah.
because like I was like, okay, I'm putting out all this work. I might only get like 2 thumbs up, but 2 people recognize me, 2 people see.
Exactly. Be like, yeah.
Okay. I'm not, man, when I first started my channel and I was like at 0, then I had like 5 people, then I was like 10, 20. I was like, wow, they finding me. They finding me. I can't give up now.
And before you know it, you look up and you have 1,000 subscribers.
Hmm.
That's how it works.
Okay.
That's
Whoa, when
how
I
it
hit that
works.
4, I was like, 'cause I
I
don't know.
know when I got to 500, I thought I was doing something.
Right, right. So now, like, I'm shoot, let me see, I got 4,000 yesterday, I wanna say. Yeah, my 4K yesterday, and now I'm almost at 4.02. I was like, so wow, so I gained like 20 people within 24 hours. I was like, wow.
Yeah. So when you get that, you're looking at yourself like, wow, look at this. So then you want more. You want more. We always want more, right? As individuals, we always want more. Um, but it will come in due time. Before you look up, you'll have 17,000, 18,000. Um, we all have those goals where we say we're gonna get, 23,000 by this end of the month. You
Mm,
don't make that goal, okay, shoot for something higher, you know what I mean? Or
mm,
say to yourself, hey, I didn't get this goal, but here I am. You have to stay positive, and sometimes I'm not gonna sit here and lie, because sometimes I preaching to the choir, I call Miss T and like, I'm just frustrated. Or I call CC Fashion as I'm frustrated. And it's also good to have someone that's on YouTube as well that you can relate to, that you can actually conversate and,
mm.
and you can relate to one another. It's good to have someone you can relate to. And I'm so, you know, proud of like Miss T and CC and, also I think her name is no Sharnita, hippie chick. I can go on and on. Jen on demand. We all have this connection, and you can always go on each other's channels, and that's how you can get views. From being on each other's channels, from doing collabs. Those are the type of things you can do to grow your channel as well.
Yeah, thanks so much. Hey, what's up, Jordan? Jordan. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much done. Like I said, look forward to thanks for sharing that. I appreciate it. We finna dip out here in a minute. Be on the lookout for some more clothing hauls. Like I said, I am super duper excited. I just need to go in this closet. It's been a busy weekend. I didn't even get a chance to celebrate 4K. And I'm almost at 4.02. So thank you guys so much. Miss Nix is over there almost at 17.5. So go over there and
Yes.
show her some love.
Well,
Mr.
thank you so very much. I hope you guys do come and subscribe to my channel, and I hope you like it. Like I said, I try to mix it up, every now and then, and you're welcome. You are welcome to come and to my channel, and I always will comment. May not be, the same day or 2 days from now, but I always come back and I comment, and let you know how grateful I am.
I want to say two more things also. I want to thank people like Kel Universe and Jay Jordan because they always share out. And I have other people who like almost every video or live stream I do, they share it out. And that's like helps with the, you know, bringing people in. So thank you guys for sharing
Yeah,
it out.
it
And then
does.
what else was I about to say? What was the last part that you just said? Because I was going to say something about that. That's why I write stuff down a lot because I forget real quick.
You talking about what I just said?
hmm
I was saying that, if I hope everyone do come to my channel and hope you enjoy, and I will comment. I don't comment right away, but I do comment within 2 days, 3 days, and I really do appreciate each and every one of you. I do.
I remember. I thank you. I remember now. What's up, Sunday Backyard Farmer? I see you here. What 60 days for the Soil Family Meet and Greet? Monday we're gonna have Black's Tropical Homestead up here. Me, Jigs, and Black's Tropical Homestead. They are the creators of the Soil Family Meet and Greet. Cooking with my sis Anne Marie. Love her, love her, love her, love her. She's awesome. She shares out a lot and she helps me out behind the scenes too. I talk to a lot of people off of YouTube. And like I
I
try to
do
keep
too.
positive people in my corner, okay? Thank you, Jay Jordan. Thank you, Jay Jordan. I did want to
Jay
say, like,
Jordan, Jay Jordan.
the crop. How you got your hair today? The more subscribers you like, people want like instant like gratification. You didn't say hi to me, you didn't speak to me. First of all, I do appreciate everybody, but there's like 60 people in the live stream now on the regular. So it's kind of hard to keep up with everybody. I've had people be like, "Oh, you mad at me? You didn't say hi to me in the live." I'm sorry. I'm trying to talk to the person on the panel and the comment section. And then B, the more people you get also, it's hard to respond back to everybody who comments on everything. You gotta remember, I'm on YouTube. I post my shorts on TikTok and Instagram. So it's like three platforms are like leaving comments at the same time. So it takes a little while for us to get back to you. Not that we're trying to ignore you or anything like that. It just takes a while. That's what I was gonna say. Let me see. Support is support. Right. And I don't know, like I'm at a point now where if you feel like you are looking for something in return for like trying to help me out, I don't really want it. Like I
There
appreciate you
you
sharing
go.
me out, but if you want something in return for me sharing you out or you sharing me out, I'll be like, what? What? So I don't know. Some people like I came to the conclusion that I am a support channel, and that's fine. I'm totally fine with that. But what I am not, and Nix can tell you because she be cracking up with me all the time. I'm not one of those people. You're all wonderful. You're all beautiful. We're all gonna grow. I'm like cutthroat.
We're
I
all
want
gonna
to say
grow.
what's on my mind. Oh, I'm not one of those people that just like, it's gonna be fine. Let's make some cupcakes and no.
Let's bring some cupcakes.
Come on, Tink Tink. I'm like, look, Ninja. Look. Hey,
Oh,
RFT.
crazy.
Oh man, hilarious.
You a mess. You a mess.
And then like, I don't know. I'm gonna stop. I'm just gonna stop because I'm gonna be that 3.99 again or something. Miss T with the T, you too blunt. You too.
But that's a good thing. That's a good thing about you.
Say it with your chest. Say, I do. I do. And then sometimes I get on a roll and I want to keep going. But I'm like, no, let me go ahead and calm down. Calm down. Calm the fuck down. And then I get put in that mean category, that bully category, which I just be speaking how I feel. I speak.
But they should know you by now. They should know you by now.
Thank you, Loonies. I haven't seen you in a while. I'm gonna have to go find your channel again. Well, shoot. For a minute, it was only like 15 people. We up in the 20s now. Like,
They probably say, "Who is she?"
boy, I am not the kumbaya growth stream channel. That's what I'm trying to say, RFD. That's what I'm Let's all hold hands and we're all gonna be great. That's so not me. Uh, and it's so
Well,
funny.
thank you.
Okay, yeah,
Thank you.
let me thank you for shutting
Thank
me up.
you.
Ah, time for the laughs and laughter. Oh, thank you, Lynn's Life Lesson. Lynn's Life Lesson is awesome too because it's a motivational channel. Like she talks with like the children and I'm trying to think like special needs children and things like that. Yeah, girl, I'm telling you, Lynn, like sometimes if I keep talking and talking, like, oh, Miss T, you are just so negative. I'm just keeping it real. That's like I watch some people's live streams and they try to agree with everybody. It's like 40 or 50. You can't have the same opinion with 40, 50 people. So therefore I come to the conclusion, just be me. Just be me.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
Uh, Let's see. We got anything else? While Jeg's over there, like, yeah, she's trying to leave. She's trying to leave. I don't have anything else because I'm in that
I
zone
am
where I'm
so
like,
shocked that he didn't come up today. I just knew it. I just knew he was going to come up today.
he said he didn't get an invite, so he's not coming up. He petty or whatnot. But thank y'all for coming in. I think Stay Hall is about to go live. Okay. So tomorrow we're gonna have like I said, we're gonna have Black Tropical Homestead. Any kind of questions anybody may want to have about the Savannah, Georgia meetup tomorrow, be here or be square. Um Friday, look, I got Monday and Friday taken care of. I gotta figure out the rest of the week. Friday, we have this gentleman by the name of the Brim Factor. I'm gonna make a thumbnail and put his stuff up here. He's all about, he knows how to do elevate your channel. Like people wanting to know about how to do the Amazon affiliate program, TikTok affiliate programs, all those programs. He knows how to set them up. So he's gonna talk to us about his channel and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, and now I got to get back here and figure out the rest of the week. I only got Monday and Friday. Y'all thought you said you had a cocktail. I ain't see you sip a thing.
Well, my husband didn't bring me I was like, I kept texting him, and I guess he said, "You don't need wine. Just keep sipping on that water." So I'm just drinking water. But I don't even. One question I wanted to ask you: how do you come up with the title every day? Do you do it? Do you say to yourself, like on a weekend, and you come up with a title from Monday through Friday, or do you day by day you think, okay, this is what I'm going to do as far as the title for
If I
each
had a
for
look,
each live that you come up with every day?
one of those old school sayings, if I had a quota for every time I heard somebody ask me that question. When I first started doing it, I was just kind of like, my weekends is like my freest time. So I usually do it on the weekends, but like this weekend has been kind of crazy. So I didn't really do it this weekend, but like I'll sit back. But like now, everybody's comfortable in their skin and they're just like, Miss T with the T, yeah, I would love to see. You think you have somebody come up there and help me set up StreamYard? You think you have somebody come up there and talk to us about nails or whatever? I'm like, okay, sure. So they give me the inspiration, like, oh, okay, I need to go find somebody who does that. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of makes
Yeah,
it easier. And then like
yeah, it does.
if I can't find something, let me give you the tea, girl. You got your cup? Let me give you the tea, girl. Where's your water?
Okay, hold on. Let me step. Okay.
just just a little FYI. When I cannot think of a topic, I'll be like, okay, YouTube grow stream. Let's no, because we're already here. Let's go ahead and grow and connect. Let's just talk about everybody on the comment section.
I got you. I got you. I got you.
ah, I'm gonna eat. I hope I get a
I mean,
margarita.
hey, it worked. I mean, and you have so many people in the live. Why not? Right?
Right. I'm like, well, hey, we already here. We all on the same mission. Let's go. Let's
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Oh no, Jigs. You might not be seeing Jigs anymore because he said he want 50 cent a pop. Shoot, a whole week. That's what's that, 250? 250 a week and a month. That's like I'm almost $10.
I know, right?
But shoot, I don't
I
have anything.
know,
I
right?
I ain't eat dinner yet. I'm about to munch on this salad and figure out the rest of my
That's what I'm
topics.
gonna go.
You got a salad
Yep.
too?
Well, I'm gonna go clean up. That's what I'm gonna go do.
Okay.
Fun stuff.
Fun stuff. But thank everybody for coming. Hopefully I wasn't too blunt there towards the end. Bam.
See you guys in the next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.